What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob, and this is a video that might piss off a certain subset of people, but I don't really give a fuck because you're fucking wrong, son. Okay, let me get right into it. So, nostalgia can be a really powerful thing, you know what I mean? It's really why games like Neo Geo games, Neo Turf Masters goes for 20 million fucking dollars on eBay. It would never sell. Nobody would ever buy these games if it wasn't for nostalgia. Because for all intents and purposes, as much as I like nostalgic games and stuff like that, games are fundamentally better now. They just are. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a nostalgic guy. I like retro games. They're my fucking jam. And my favorite games are games from the past. There were a handful of games back in the day that completely fucking stomped the shit out of most everything today. There's just that lightning in a bottle that you're just never gonna capture again. Games like Symphony of the Night. How many times have these game companies tried to replicate that game and make it again? I mean, even within the same series, all these handheld Castlevanias and all these ones that they've released, they've never even gotten close, in my opinion. They've made good games based on the same formula, but they've never gotten close. Same thing with Super Metroid. I mean, how many of these spin-offs and sequels and everything has come out for Super Metroid? Even this recent one, this remake of Metroid 2 that came out, two of them. It's not as good as Super Metroid. It's hard to do it and do it again and capture that fucking lightning in a bottle. And then there are some games that come out and you remember them fondly, but in all reality, they suck fucking dick. And it's only after a remaster comes out that you really realize you're like, what the fuck did I like this piece of fucking garbage in the first place? And Shenmue is unfortunately one of those games. Now, I had a Dreamcast, just like a lot of people did. I remember getting Shenmue for a while there, like towards the end, like when I lived with my family, and my parents would just bring us Christmas shopping. The illusion of Santa Claus was already destroyed anyways. We already had our list made up of what we wanted, and half the time my parents couldn't find a babysitter or anybody to watch us, so they would just bring us Christmas shopping. They'd send us in a different aisle and they'd get their shit and we'd go. You know what I mean? We didn't care. We just wanted the stuff, okay? I don't give a fuck about some fat motherfucker, coming breaking into my house, okay? It's more creepy than anything. If I ever have kids, I'm just gonna tell them straight up, there is no fucking fat motherfucker gonna bring you nothing. If you don't follow my rules, all you're gonna get for Christmas is beatings, motherfuckers, okay? That's what's up. I just tell my kids, like, if you're good, I'll give you shit at the end of the year. I don't know why we gotta fuck around with the Santa Claus shit in the first place. It's weird. I never believed in it because I'm, smarter than that shit. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to this comment of Shenmue here. So they remade this game, and I remember, like, let's go back to us being at the store. Okay, I remember I had my Christmas list, and my parents said I had enough money to get one more game, and I chose Shenmue, but bitches, okay? And I got it for Christmas, and it was fun. It was a good game. There was nothing quite like it back in the day, okay? You got to remember, this is before GTA 3. This is before most open world games in general. It was an impressive game. But you got to remember, even back in the day, that this game divided people. Even back in the day, it got low scores. You know what I mean? Even for a game as innovative as this game, and it was back in the day, it was an interesting fucking game, to walk around this neighborhood talking to people. The graphics were fucking nuts. You gotta remember, we're coming off of PS1. In my opinion, there was never a bigger jump than PS1 to Dreamcast. That was the ultimate nut busting, you know what I mean? Like, I could not fucking believe it. I remember watching, like, footage of, like, an NFL 2K game in Best Buy when the Dreamcast was first coming out, and me and my dad were just standing there like, it's happened. It's real now. Games are fucking for real. This ain't no fucking game, man. Call the cops, you know what I mean? My dad genuinely thought it was a real football game playing on the fucking TV. I remember that. It was nuts. So Shenmue was a crazy good-looking game. It pretty much invented QuickTime events, and not that that's something to really be proud of, but back in the day it was pretty interesting, like playing this little game of Simon that pops up on the fucking screen, and you gotta push the buttons when they pop up, you know. But I enjoyed it, and I had fond memories of Shenmue for my entire life. I've probably been asked about this game in recent streams. I just don't remember, and I've probably praised it. But they just decided to make a remake or a remaster, I guess. Not really. They just cleaned up the jaggies and put it up on fucking disc, really. And I replayed most of this game. I'm at the very end, and bitches, I'm gonna be honest, like, Shenmue is a piece of fucking garbage. Now, you know, I'm gonna have someone busting through my fucking door and just shoot me in the fucking neck here any second. You know, this is a game series that, you know, gets so much love, and it's just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, playing it now, there is no really defending it. Shenmue is not a game, okay? And you might be saying, well, you know, it's an experience. You're supposed to get sucked into the world and rip-de-doo, 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 oh, rub my nipples, oh, Shenmue, oh, I'm gonna make excuses for this game, it's fucking boring as shit, okay? Shenmue is boring as shit, okay? Shenmue is not an experience. You might be able to, like, have that excuse back in the day, like, it might have been an experience, and it was an interesting ride, but nowadays, the cracks start to show, motherfucker. The ass cracks. And I'm going to tell you right now, Shenmue's not good. And there's really no defending it at this point. I have not gotten a Shenmue 2 yet. I heard that is better. I don't even think I'm going to even play it. Okay, here's the problem. Okay, a game like Shenmue, there is no game here. Okay, there is no game. And you, like I said, we're going back to it's Shenmue's an experience, and you're supposed to get sucked into the story. It's mostly it's almost like a point and click game, really. You're sucked into the story, you get into the characters, but that's not the case, okay? And you cannot use that excuse anymore because this game and its voice acting is abysmal, okay? It's like the worst. I mean, you think Resident Evil's bad, you know? This is worse because, like, the sound quality of it is dog shit. Like, I heard that they had no real way to get these files sounding any better because they're so old and shit, but here's what the voice acting sounds like, bitches. Hey, where's the sailors? Hey, listen, hey, real? Hey, looking for some sailors. Yeah, I don't know, ask someone else. Oh, hey, you know about the sailors? Yeah, I know about the sailors. Where's sailors? Where are the sailors? Are in the place where the sailors hang out. Okay, I'll go over there. Hey, sailors! Hey, who gives a fuck? You're walking around talking to people about sailors, man. Like, what the fuck? You want some dick up your ass? You fucking, what do you want a sailor for, dude? What are you doing? You know what I mean? You trying to make a fucking YMCA cover band? Like, what's going on here, dude? It's not fun. You cannot be sucked into a story when it's complete fucking boring garbage. Shenmue is a game that takes forever to get nowhere, okay? This is a game that runs on an in-game timer. An in-game timer that you cannot speed up. An in-game timer that is not exactly what I would call fast in any sort of way. It's like maybe double, what is it, quadruple speed of real life? I don't fucking care, man, but it still takes a fucking grip to get through an entire day. Here's how Shenmue works. You're told to go talk to somebody. You go and sleep and save all the way at your house, away from everybody else, and do this, and you start the next day. The next day starts, you're supposed to go talk to somebody. You go and talk to this person, okay? And now you're supposed to go talk to someone else. But you can't talk to this other person until like another 6 in-game hours. Oh, that's okay. I'll just go, mess around in this open world and, have some fun. Not gonna happen, bitches. Joke's on you. There's nothing to fucking do, bitches. There's literally nothing, okay? I remember Shenmue 2 having a few extra things to do during these fucking downtime segments, including speeding up time. First game don't have that. You got 2 arcade games to choose from, bitches. Both of which are just not very good. Goes back to, having rose-tinted glasses for shit that's just not good anymore. Space Harrier is not good anymore, bitches. It's not. It's a really bog-standard shooter with, like, no upgrades or more different weapons or anything. You fly around, you shoot stuff, you die 3 times, the game's fucking over. It's a maddening quarter muncher of a shooter game that's not good. It's just not good. I mean, it's not even Space Harrier 2. It's the original, like, Space Harrier. It's not good. And you got Hang On. It's not even Super Hang On. They give you a generic brand Hang On. Bog standard motorcycle game. It's boring. Even back in the day, when Shenmue came out, I had ROMs. I had ways to play these games anyways. I might as well be playing that over playing these games in Shenmue land, where you gotta slowly put the money in the fucking machine and get on it. It takes forever. Oh, I think I'll play again. Oh, I think I'll play again. Oh, I think I'll play again. Okay? Oh, let's go buy some fucking capsule toys from the fucking, quarter machine and shit, you know what I mean? Except it takes 20 minutes to buy one fucking capsule. He's got to put the coin in, slowly turn it, it pops out, he takes it out, he fucking opens it up, slowly throws it away. Oh, you already got this one. Raise it up. Look at it. Raise it down. Oh, raise it up. Oh, look it down. Okay, that's all you could ever do with it. Thanks, appreciate that. That was totally worth the time. I want to buy another. Slowly. Fuck you, Rio! Okay? Are you fucking serious? That's it. That's all you got to do. There is nothing else. You can train with the fighting, I guess. Even though the game's easy as shit and there's no real reason to ever train. You just grab them and punch them. And then it gets through like 99% of the fights, except the last fight's hard as fucking titties, I remember. Which, even then, I think that when you fight that fight over and over again, it just gets easier as you go along. There's no real game here, people. Okay? It's bad. The whole game is waiting for something to happen, even though nothing happens. The story goes nowhere. Shenmue 1 is more of a prelude to the real game that is Shenmue 2 anyways. And I didn't even really get into Shenmue 2. I moved on to other things. By that time, GTA 3 was out. There was games that have done it better even when Shenmue 2 hit. And it was just hard to even get into the clunk sauce that was Shenmue 2 when I got it on the Xbox. It's bad. It's boring. Half the fucking game. You know what my most of my memories are of playing Shenmue now? Is checking on FDU, checking on my fan page. That's most of my experience. Because you can't speed up. You have to literally just stand there. Okay? There's this one part where you got to go buy a ticket to Hong Kong. Okay? You got to go when they're open. Okay? So you got to wait around when they're open. It's like Majora's Mask, but even shittier. You pay for the ticket, and this fucking cunt has the audacity to tell you to come back in like 4 hours. Okay? By this point in the game, you've already played fucking Space Harrier and Hang On more times than you ever want to play them in your entire life. So there's nothing to do. Oh, it's okay, I'll go talk to these people and my friends or whatever. No, they had nothing to say. Once you run out the important, like, you have an event that you gotta get information on. Once you run out that event and all the stuff they're gonna say about it, they have one bog standard thing that they're gonna fucking say every time. The hot dog guy wants to say some hot dogs, okay? Motorcycle guy has the same fucking shit he fucking says. Okay, oh, hey, what's this guy doing? Oh, same fucking shit. The town is smallish. There's nothing, it's small as shit. There's nothing to do, okay? The Yakuza games have fuck the faces of the Shenmue games, and there is no reason to play these anymore. And, for nostalgia, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. There are games that I love that are bad. They're just bad. And I like them anyways. Case in point, a game called Totally Rad on the NES. I love that game, even though it's shit. It's 5 levels. It's super short. piss poor game. There's nothing to it. I get it, okay? But I'm not going to sit here and say that Totally Rad is a great game or Totally Rad deserves 2 fucking sequels to it, because it don't. It don't. And Shenmue is not a good game, okay? You may compare it to walking simulators nowadays, but a lot of the walking simulators have a story, have something to them. Shenmue doesn't have that. Shenmue starts out with a bang with your dad getting killed. It's not a spoiler at this point. It's the whole fucking point of the game, bitches. Dad gets killed, you get information about your dad, but you cannot care about any of these characters when the voice acting, the dialogue, everything is just such corny sauce that I can't even, it's just laughable. It's not even laughable in a Resident Evil 1, you were almost a Jill sandwich way, hope this isn't Chris's blood. There's no memorable lines like that. It's just really boring lines delivered like this, okay? It's bad. And we won't even get into the fact that the game is programmed like fucking dog shit. It's programmed by the fucking insane asylum retard brigade that is D3T or whatever those motherfuckers that made the fucking Genesis collection on PS4. Yeah, same motherfuckers, bitches. You know what the D in their name stands for? Dick! Okay? It's what they suck on. Because this fucking game is broken, okay? Every time I save, it says corrupted before I save every single time. Sure, it loads and saves okay, but the file, I almost had a fucking conniption fit when that happened the fucking first time. And every time, it says corrupted. Don't know why. It just, has a seizure every time it saves. So I've bought many toy capsules out of the machines, and there's nothing in my hand, bitches. It's like Ryu is off his fucking meds. Like, oh, look at this cap. This is a nice capsule, and he'll actually turn nothingness in his hand. Okay, because there's nothing. All right, that's how bad it's programmed. A lot of the cutscenes will cut away to brick walls, and you can't even see what the fuck's going on. Even though you probably don't want to see what's going on anyways. The game has aged like milk. Okay. Milk with splooge on it. It sucks now, okay? And you guys can try to defend it in the comments, but it's bad. I was as hyped as you guys were with Shenmue 3 getting announced. I don't even think I'm going to even buy it now, bitches. If you guys want to try to defend this game, go ahead. But don't you dare call it a good game. It's not. Beauty might be in the eye of the beholder, but this is, this isn't like a movie, like a B movie. You sit around, you watch it, you make fun of it. This is a game that is a huge time investment for nothing, okay? The only reason I'm going to finish this is because I'm at the very end, okay? The very end where you work. You literally go to work and drive a boring forklift. You pick up boxes, you put the boxes back down, okay? There's nothing else, bitches. There is no game here, okay? I'm surprised the game doesn't make you finish the game, finish coding the game at the end of it. It'd be the equivalent. I'm running out of time on this video because my battery on my phone's about to die, but bitches, stay away from Shenmue. Some games are best left remembered in your head. I wish I would have never played this because my memories were better than the reality. Alright, bitches, I might be streaming later. Silent Rob, out.